Hi. There were a couple of things I had wanted to say when I had first gotten on this channel. And things have changed around here in the last few months, and I have a hard time believing I'm going to be able to contribute to this page. I'm going to try and do some stuff on my own, but I don't know how much I'm going to accomplish there either. So I want to say them now because I probably won't be able to in the future. So these are the two things I really I had originally had in my mind talking about. And the first I wanted to talk to you about was, I know that when you're ill, you're not always ill in the same level. Sometimes you're more functional than other times, and sometimes considerably less so. And I know that's not a continuous thing. When you're getting better, I don't always know that. I know you can feel that. You feel more able to do things. And I'm not always aware of that. And I continue on in the same mode that I go in until it's really apparent to me that you're more capable of doing things. That doesn't mean I'm not aware of what you're going through. But from my point of view, you can't live hoping to be able to do some things, constantly hoping, and then it just doesn't happen. You kind of have to put it in a box and you put it aside somewhere until you're well enough to do them. And that's how I cope with when you're not functional. And I'm not always very quick to open the box and realize you're functional and that we can do things together. Sometimes I just am very slow to make that transition. And it's not because I don't care, it's because that's how I cope. I don't know if anybody else does it that way. One of the other things is that sometimes I'm not thinking. Well, sometimes I'm thinking things I shouldn't be thinking. It's funny, the thought of myself dying doesn't bother me a whole lot. It never has. I've stepped in its way deliberately on at least one occasion. See, failing is terrifying to me. Dying is that's a breeze. And somebody I care about dying seems like a failure to me. And thinking about someone dying is terribly corrosive. It distorts everything that goes on around you. It's depressing. And it kills a part of you when you do it long enough. And that part isn't so easy to come back. It takes a while to recover from having stared at that thought for an extended period of time and having to think it every day. And so sometimes you're just not who you were, and a piece of you gets lost. I mean, it comes back eventually. And you go back to living and realizing you're going to live. But you lose a part of yourself. And that's what I wanted to say. Not sure I said them well, however, there it is. I hope everybody is well. I want everybody to know that you're never to stop fighting. Not ever. When it counts, you never, ever stop. I hope everybody is okay and doing well.